just a robot.
Now I like storytime animators, like Tim Tom, who had the fastest growing YouTube channel at one point.
Now I'm not gay, but gosh darn it, people should be allowed to like whoever they want to.
The Odd Ones Out, who I know will hit 10 million subs soon.
I don't know how to spell Wednesday. Well, James, just sound it out. Oh, okay. So, like this? No, James, it's Wednesday.
And my personal favorite, Jaden Animations.
What are fish's opinions on water currents? Do you think they think they're annoying? Welcome home, fish dear. How was your day at the office?
But then there's Spechie, or Spechie, I don't know how you pronounce it. I can't really call her a storytime animator because, well, she doesn't really animate. I've seen her character blink their eyes and that's about it. She just keeps reusing the same poses over and over, like me. So if you're gonna call her a storytime animator, well, by that same logic, I'm one too. But at least my character's hand doesn't look like it was run over by a truck. And I understand that hands are hard to draw, but if you can't draw it, just have your character wear mittens. Tim Tom and the Odd Ones Out don't even draw hands, they just have Powerpuff Girl arms. Now I want to make this clear, I did not make my poses. My character was drawn by the illustrious Christina Prime, so please go check her out. But the main issue with Spechie is, well, she's a total unlikable
B-word!
Storytime animators are genuinely positive people. All you have to do is take a quick glance at their thumbnails to know that. But then you look at Spechie's thumbnails and you can clearly tell she's a grumpy poo. Now I know a lot of you are gonna say, but just a robot, you like I hate everything. How come it's okay for him to be grumpy but not her? The thing is, there's no shortage of jerk personas on YouTube. The problem with her is that 1, she's not funny, and 2, I don't think it's a persona. Even when she says something nice, she just comes across as very unpleasant.
Now, I know this is kind of a serious topic, but I felt like talking about this and sharing my piece on how to deal with it or to deal with your friends who have it.
Like someone pissed in her Cheerios or something. I think the best example of her bad attitude was in the video My Art Teacher Hated Me.
What she said next shattered whatever hope I had for the class. She basically said, "Welcome to my digital art class. I'd like to inform all of you that drawing isn't real art. And pretty much, if you draw, you're talentless." She didn't say that exactly, but close enough.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Yeah, I highly doubt she said anything remotely close to that. I'm pretty sure she just said that drawing is only a small part of art, and you took it the worst way possible. I'm 100% sure if I talked to your art teacher, she would tell me a completely different story.
Who was supposed to be an art teacher, who was supposed to inspire students to be creative and to follow different paths in the creative world, and not tell them what they love isn't real art or isn't worthy of their time. That was when I decided to hate her. How dare this woman tell me what I did wasn't real art and wasn't worthy of my time?
Really? You hate her? Just because she doesn't like drawing? Which is probably not even what she said, but really? You hate her over that? And she wasn't even saying it specifically to you. I just feel so bad for any professors who had to teach this girl.
So me and her ended up having a unspoken rivalry because I, of course, ignored her wishes. It was an art class. I wasn't going to not draw. It was clear to me as soon as she found out I wouldn't do what she wanted. She disliked me.
Well, this is going to end well.
I frankly couldn't have been less bothered by it. For some reason, her wanting me to fail at drawing actually inspired me to do better.
I couldn't care less about what she thought of me. That's why I'm making an entire video about it. Also, she made you improve? Sounds like she did a pretty good job as a teacher then.
Honestly, I don't know why she hated drawing so much. Probably because she couldn't do it.
Oh, I'm 100% sure your teacher drawed Sonic OCs. You're doing everything you can to make your teacher look as bad as possible. I'm guessing what actually happened was you told your teacher you know how to draw and that's all you need. And she told you you need to learn more about painting and sculpture design if you're going to be a real artist. And now you're making a straw man of her just to make yourself look like the better person.
My spite for her actually pushed me to start painting for the first time.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for your teacher, it sounds like you wouldn't be as good at painting as you are now. Sounds like she did a pretty good job.
She ended up failing me.
Shocking.
Claiming my portfolio didn't fit the guidelines or whatever.
I'm pretty sure you failed because you didn't have enough variety in your art. What did the students who got a successful grade do? I'm actually curious.
I always knew that low-key it wasn't about that, and she was mad a 17-year-old girl had gotten farther with art than she ever would.
So you didn't listen to your teacher, you didn't do what she told you to, she ended up failing you, and you believe she did it because she had an ulterior motive? And that ulterior motive was because you were better at art than her? Sweetie, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who got passing grades in that class also had better art than her. You act like a total bitch towards someone, and you think they don't like you because you're better than them in something? Really?
You know what? You're entitled to your opinions. That's fine. Just don't watch my videos.
No, it's the worst argument ever. The don't like, don't watch it argument, which basically tells a person they're wrong for not liking this. And 100% of people who use this argument don't follow their own advice. Weird.
As you guys know, I made a pretty mean video a year ago, which got popular and started getting pushed around my school. I made an entire video about it. The reason that video was actually brought to the principal was not because of the students, it was because of this art teacher. Had I face revealed, had she had solid evidence that it was in fact me, I wouldn't have felt like it was a personal attack on me, but it was. And like, I get it, no bullying, but it felt like she had an ulterior motive.
Hey guys, I made this video being mean to someone and my teacher found out about it, and she got concerned that I was bullying someone, but she clearly had an ulterior motive. You can just hear Spechie choking up. She knows that her teacher wasn't in the wrong, but she can't bring herself to admit it. Now, about a month later, she made a video on haters. And she says something in that video that makes her the definition of someone who needs to take their own advice.
If you spend your life blaming someone for your failures, and you're so angry at them, it blinds you to the reality that it's only you who can hold you back. You're sitting in a pit of your own need to be furious at this person or people. Sometimes it's better to just let go and get over it, because times change, as you should.
Wow! There's lacking self-awareness, and then there's this.
Haters are interesting people, and I can speak from experience.
People on YouTube, but most big YouTubers are like, I hate this movie, or I hate this video game, or I hate this YouTuber. I'm really curious about how these people define a hater.
And you're more than likely just wasting your time trying to bring them down, because for your negativity, there are 100 positive people ready to defend and stand by said YouTuber or otherwise.
Okay, to an extent I agree with her. Big YouTubers get like 99% positive comments. Well, usually. Unless of course they did something really messed up. Every YouTuber at some point who tries to read all the comments just can't anymore. On my main account, before I got hacked, I couldn't read all the comments. On this account I can sometimes read all of them, but not always. However, big YouTubers still read some of the comments. And after being surrounded by positivity for so long, eventually they find that one comment that gets to them, and they make a video saying they just don't care about it. A piece of advice I have for YouTubers or people who are planning to become YouTubers, don't make a video saying you don't care about something, because people will see Spechie. I would like to see her content improve, and I think she has the capacity to hit 1 million subscribers. I suggest she starts by fixing her character's hands. But most of all, I hope she fixes her attitude. I know right now she feels invincible, but eventually her reputation is going to be destroyed. I mean, we've seen this happen to YouTubers time and time again. Hell, eventually the fame is going to go to my head. I'm going to become arrogant, and there's going to be a whole bunch of exposed videos about me. I know everybody says, nah man, that ain't gonna ever happen to me, but it happened to so many people before me, it's probably gonna happen. But until then, here's the new piece of fan art. Man, I really like this one. Kind of looks like a mixture of styles between Bendy and the Ink Machine and GLaDOS. Also, I was in a video with a whole group of other YouTubers. It's about the whole Spockter situation. I'll link it down below. Please go check it out.